Good evening, everyone. Thank you very much, first of all, for inviting me to recommend some wines for you for this evening. For those of you who don't know, I'm Andrew Taylor, and I'm at Taylor's Wine Merchants in Ham Parade. We've been on Ham Parade for 15 years now, so if you haven't already discovered us, please come down and have an explore. We've got wines from all over the world. A lot of them are, well, obviously we choose them very carefully, and we make sure that we like them first of all, but also that they're made. A lot of them are made with sort of minimal intervention and sustainably. A lot of them are organic, so smaller producers. But lots of interesting wines, and we also more and more have lots of local beers as well. So we've got beers from all our kind of main local small craft producers, as well as a lot of German Munich Pilsners and that sort of thing. So please do come down and have a look if you get the opportunity. So I've got 3 wines for you to recommend for this evening. I've got a white, a red, and a rosé, and they are all, I think, wines which will go particularly well with the curry which you're going to be enjoying this evening. So the white is a Chilean wine. It's a single estate wine from a fantastic producer called Emiliana, who all of their production is organic. This one is organic and biodynamic, and it's a blend of 3 different grapes. It's Chardonnay with some Viognier, Marsanne, and Roussanne. Those last 3 grapes are typical of the Rhone in France. And it's the reason I've suggested this wine is because it's big flavours. It's barrel fermented, spends 5 months in French oak. That gives it a nice richness. It also has some Viognier in there, and typically Viognier is an aromatic grape variety. It's got a bit of spiciness to it. So those big, rich flavours, I think, will go very well with the sort of cuisine that you're having tonight. And you need something which is quite bold to stand up to those bold flavours. So I think that would do, and it's a fantastic wine. Everything Emiliana do is really good. They're completely organic. Everything, all their production is organic. This one, as I say, is organic and biodynamic. Big, rich flavours. So I think that would hopefully you enjoy that one. The next one is a rosé from Argentina, and it's Nuna single estate organic rosé. From the Chicana estate, and it looks, as you can see, it looks quite delicate, but it's got quite big flavour to it as well. It's 13.5% alcohol, so it's quite meaty, but it's made up of Syrah, Malbec, and Tannat, which are all quite, if they're made into red wines, they're all quite big, rich, red, full-flavoured red wines. So this is the 2020 vintage Chicana estate, Nuna, organic, and we've got a deal on that at the moment. That's down from $14.49 to $11.99, and I think you might have got it even a bit cheaper if you took advantage of the promotion we had for you this week. So yeah, I think that will go very well with all 3 of the dishes which are on offer this evening. And finally, the red wine, interesting label. I think Aboutinais, maybe some of you are French speakers, but I think that Aboutinais is to do with collecting pollen, and this has got a nice picture of a bee on the front. So this is actually a organic Beaujolais village, And the idea is there's also specification or an accreditation which you can get, which is to do with production which is friendly to the insect life and the bees, and this has that accreditation, as well as being organic, and also 100% sulfite free. So there's no sulfur added in the production of this wine, and it's been a huge success in the shop. We've had this for about on offer for about 3 weeks. I bought it in 3 weeks ago. I hadn't tried it before, but I had a little, because I knew it was on a nice deal with one of my suppliers, and tasted it, and I just thought, that's fantastic. That's what you want from a Beaujolais. Really kind of nice, juicy, soft fruit. The great thing about having that with curry, I think, is that it's lowish alcohol, lowish tannins. It's quite soft, quite fruity. With curry, I think you want to kind of avoid anything too tannic, anything too highly alcoholic, because that will accentuate the spices and the chili. This is, as I say, it's got low alcohol, low tannins, and nice, juicy, soft fruit, which I think will go really well. So anyway, that's a brief introduction. I hope you're going to enjoy the wines, and if you need any more details, have a look at our website, or pop in and have a chat, and have a good evening. Okay, cheers, bye-bye.